Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So the Animal Crossing New Horizons 2.0 update has just been announced. It was the best ever. So many features and improvements have been announced. So let's get into the details of the free update. I went in with minimal expectations. We knew Bristol is coming. I was expecting we would have a barista job in there and interact with the NPCs and resident villages, where we would get more insight into their day-to-day lives or some random trivia about them, which can be considered new villager dialogue. Now that we can go to work at the resort, we might not be able to work at the roost, but I would love to see the villagers working for Brewster from time to time. I was also hoping to see Celeste's observatory opposite the roost. I actually saw a fan edit with it and I really liked the idea. With only the roost, the museum looks incomplete with the empty wall on the right, so I thought maybe we will get something. I wish they would incorporate her in the future, even if it would be a part of another paid DLC. Nonetheless, having the roost in our island is a cause of happiness in itself, so let's invite our favorite characters and our friends to have a cup of joe together. I wanted to see Cap'n in this update. New Horizons is my first Animal Crossing game, so I don't have nostalgia regarding the returning characters and features, but nonetheless I have heard other players speak about Cap'n with such fondness that made me want to see and experience his sea shanties for myself.
It's worth the journey just to be serenaded by his sea shanties.
Previously, Cap'n used to take us to Tortimer's Island, but this time we are going to mysterious islands with new flora. We see whitish cliffs, vines, glowing weeds, new bushes, and even palm trees on the grass terrain. We will also be able to visit islands with different seasons or different time zones. House Island getting an expansion with the traveling merchants setting up shop there is a genius move. Even though I always wanted more shops, I don't have any space on my island, so this is a very brilliant way to give us shops without having to rearrange our islands. We already know Sahara Cakes Red and Leaf, but now we will have Cyrus, Katrina, Tortimer, and Harriet as well. We will still have vendors visiting our islands, as we saw Leaf later in the direct selling the usual plants along with the sign of crops. The visiting vendor will probably have their RV closed on House Island for that day. Cyrus will customize items that we previously couldn't customize before. In the direct, we saw a Nook Mile item being customized. But can we customize Nook's granny items? I hope so. Having Tortimer act as a storage facility is amazing, as we don't have to worry about carrying items to House Island. I really like the floral wreath on Tortimer's RV. The RV door hangers of Sahara and Leaf are already available, so I'm hopeful that we will get this floral wreath. We also see a rug placed outside. Is it just for Harriet, or can we now place rugs outside? Please let us do that, it will be so amazing.
Try out some simple stretches by participating in group stretching at the plaza.
Some returning features include group stretching and island ordinances. I bought new Joy-Cons just so I could stretch with my villagers.
You can participate too. Join in by using either button controls or motion controls with a Joy-Con controller. Stretch it out together when you invite friends to your island or when visiting someone else's island.
This is just adorable.
The resident representative can now enact island ordinances.
I would probably choose the bell boom one. There are a lot of features announced that will require bells, but I'm not sure if items sell for more or they cost less. But I have been collecting fossils to sell at a higher price.
The home services offered by Tom Nook have been upgraded.
4 new home exterior are shown. Are we getting more? Currently my house looks like this. I would change it to this. I love this design. A storage expansion of 5,000 seems great considering the amount of new furniture we are getting. In this scene itself, we see a lot of new furniture. The thing that I wanted most was more furniture. When I saw some of the furniture sets from the previous games, I fell in love with them. I really hope to get them back and more, and they are actually making this a reality.
Newly added redeemable items will be available for Nook Miles. Let's see what else you can do with your miles. Cooking is coming to DIY recipes.
The biggest change that is coming to New Horizons is crops and cooking. I am so excited. All the food items look amazing. Farming will be like the pumpkins. If we water them all the days, then we will get 3 produce. But if water less, we will get 2 or at least 1 produce. Cooking is as easy as crafting DIYs. We can place them as decorations in our house, outside, or we can also consume them and get energy.
Bon appetit!
I have no place for farming currently, so I will clear up this area which I originally planned to be a sitting area for my villagers and then move my BTS museum here. In place of my BTS museum, I can then have my farm. Ceiling decor has been data mined last year, and so actually seeing it being incorporated makes me happy. I was one of those few skeptical ones who didn't believe the data mined information. The accent wall is a great touch too. I have this room that I made into a bedroom for my sister with BTS albums on the wall. Now I can have a single color behind the albums to make them pop.
The maximum number of bridges and inclines you can place on your island will increase to 10 each.
Increased number of bridges and inclines will help all of us a lot.
9 fence types, including park fencing, block fencing, and corrugated iron fencing will be added, letting you diversify your island even more. Some fencing can be customized too.
I'm looking forward to the frozen fence customization. Hopefully that will be possible as we do have customizations for the frozen furniture set. So, I have this flower field area where I will terraform this part to have elevation. And I will be placing the floral and greenhouse items revealed in the DLC later. Since this will block us from going further, I have this area where I can have an incline to enable us to access this side of the beach.
The camera app on your Nook phone is getting updated. When changing to a handheld camera mode, the view aligns with your eye level. And if you change to a tripod camera mode, you can also be in the picture.
This feature will enable us to take amazing pictures of our villages and our island.
Patterns that were previously used for customizing items can now be worn.
The ability to wear custom designs or to use them as wallpaper or flooring should have always been an option, but nonetheless we are getting them now and it's a good thing.
Get in style with different hairstyles. 11 hairstyles will be added, including the ones that Harriet will teach you. "11 new reactions like waving goodbye, stretching, and bouncing to music are being added as well.
11 new reactions have been announced. I hope we will get more reactions now and then with mini updates in the game.
A new Nook phone app, Island Life 101, provides tips on enjoying your island. Rest assured, newcomers, you'll be able to ease into island living.
We got more furniture in the form of Nook Mile items. They are amazing. I love the seal fountain. As for the plaza set, I'm pretty sure that is just the name of the set and we will not be able to actually place them in the plaza. The storage shed and the AVD machine are great quality of life improvements. Now we do not have to keep running to our house or into resident services for items or bells.
Cake KK Slider, who holds a live concert at the plaza every Saturday, will release additional songs. Keep an ear out for 12 more hits, like KK Break and KK Polka.
KK Slider releasing 12 new songs is sure to bring more groove to our island life.
Looks like something's buried underground. Is it a fossil? It's a gyroid.
The next biggest thing that almost everyone was requesting is gyroids. Even though I have no experience regarding them, I'm still excited as they are collectibles. I love collecting things and they're going to be my next favorite things in the game to collect. The fact that we can actually customize them makes me very happy. This gaming setup, wow! I can't have it in real life, so I'll have it in my New Horizons house. So this is my basement. I will remove this table and chair and replace it with the setup. I'm so very excited for this. I will also probably have one exit wall with this manga library wallpaper.
There's a new type of tool you can craft.
Permanent ladders. I know exactly where to place them on my island, just behind my BTS stage, which leads to the secret entrance to the stage. If you haven't watched the video, then click here to know what I'm talking about. We even get different styles and they are customizable.
This DIY recipe can be purchased from Nook's Cranny. Narrow spaces in a room? Now you can walk through them like this.
Navigating narrow spaces by settling is a quality of life improvement that nobody thought they needed. In my bedroom, I can't turn on the TV because in order to sit on the couch, the center table is right against the TV table. So bringing the table one space closer to the couch will enable me to do this. This is great.
And let's not forget keeping up your relationships with the other residents.
Hanging out with villagers in their home and getting surprise visits from them is such a great thing. I want them to come into my house and hang out with me, inspect my deco and play. I want my bestie Flora to come and do bestie stuff with me.
What do you think?
Being the last free major update, we are getting a lot of things. They gave us things we didn't know we needed, quality of life improvements and more fun stuff. I am most excited for the cooking, gyroids and new furniture. Let me know your favorite things. And thank you for watching.
We hope you'll continue enjoying your island experience.
I come back after so long and Marshall, is he really talking about growing vegetables?